so in our last video we mounted the motor, or mounted the plate, set the motor in the lawnmower, and now we can get some measurements to determine the length of this PTO shaft on the front of the motor. And I ended up with three options. One is to modify the bolt hole pattern for the original shaft off the Kohler engine, and the other option was to make a new stub shaft and a new shaft. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify the original shaft. Now, the biggest difference is, and here's a couple of the problems, is the flywheel on that motor is a 3-hole pattern, and it's like a 2 and 400 thousandths or 2 and 7/16 bolt circle. This one here is 4-hole, and I can't remember what it was, but it was like 300 thousandths or somewhere around 3 inches on the bolt circle. So it left me with two problems. One is, no matter where I put those 3 holes, we're either going to weaken 2 holes or 1 hole, which is probably what I will do. And two, this counter bore is pretty good size. We're going to have to make a bushing to go into the motor to locate the actual shaft, and then it'll bolt down. And the other problem was, out here on this bevel, the bolt pattern is going to be right at the edge of it. So we're going to have to drill through here and come out here with a straight hole, and then come back and counter bore or counter face or something to get a flat surface to put the bolts in. But I think I can do that, so it shouldn't be a big problem. Alright, so hold on, we'll show you some more. Alright guys, so I got you over here at the motor, and I've already taken this front cover off. And the place we're going to be working is right in here. We got this flange and this washer. Now we're going to have to modify this washer and make it a different diameter to where it'll fit inside of that bore on the output shaft there. This basically is going to have to mount in here, and that's going to be our PTO shaft for the hydraulic pumps. So we're going to take all this out, and I've already loosened it all up. I've already been in here and done all the measuring and made the prints, so I know where I'm at. These are actually better bolts than what was originally in it. The next thing that we're going to have to do, we're also going to have to take this flange, because we're going to use it because this piece, then again it may be. It may just work. Well, we'll see. But anyway, that's going to be our PTO shaft, but we may have to modify this piece, this bore, to where it'll equal that. But anyway, that's the keeper that keeps the fan in. Like I said, I've already loosened all of this stuff up. So basically all we're going to do is we're going to make us a washer to replace this washer that's going to be equal to the bore of that. And that'll keep our part in alignment. The critical thing is they'll have to drill the hole as close to dead solid on this bolt as we can. So that's what we have. Now I'm going to move you over to the mill. We're going to start working on this flange, on this PTO shaft. Okay. All right, guys. So here's what we have. We have I've just taken a chuck I had and placed it in the vise here. And first thing we need to do is we need to mount the part. And I want to keep, like I said, I want to drill, when I drill this part, I want to sacrifice, I'm going to put 2 holes right together right here. And then the other 2 holes will be clear. And I just think that's the best way to do it. If I didn't, I would have to time it, and there would be 2 holes that were going to get thin walled. So this is the way I plan on doing it. So I'm just going to set the shaft. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. I'm just going to snug it up. One thing we want to make sure we're not on that radius, where to get a good grip. All right, good. All right, there we go. And we're done with that. I'm just going to get it out of the way. So what we need to do now is we need to set up our indicator. We're just going to use this little drill chuck here to hold it. All right, so we need to get this to where we can so and what we need to do is we need to check our surface for being flat. So let's see. Let's get this thing where to work. About centered. Need to go in a little bit more. I might do it right there. Alright, so I'm going to rotate it around, and we're a little bit high on this side. Okay, 0. Zero, 0, so still high. All right, so here we at 0, 0, a little bit high right there. 0, 0, 0. One-tenth. Let's see. Put some glasses on. All right, we're at like 2 thou there, low. Might have to get a jack. I'll tell you what, you tighten this thing up a little bit more. I think it's moving more than I want it to. think that's it right there. Yep, there we go. All right, so we got it trimmed in, or however you want to call it there. I've been messing with this a little bit, and I think I got it. This is a 10th indicator. All right, so we're reading 4/10, 6/10, 5/10. So we're about a half. Probably chasing it too much. 5/10. About 3, 5, 6. I'm going to go back to 5. It should be right there. 5. 7. 5, 0. So we'll have thousands off down that way. All right, so 5, 5, 5, and 5, and 0 and 0. All right, so we know where our center is. All right, so we're flat and we're dead center. Pulled up, keep our prints pulled up. All right, so our first hole is going to be one inch, 202.5 thousandths in center. So go out to 1 inch, 200. All right, let's lock her down. So what we're going to do, we have a spot drill, and we're going to go ahead and drill through with a spot drill, and probably chase it with a 3/16 or 5/16 end mill, and then we're going to follow that up with a number 0 drill bit. The bolts are 8mm, which I think is 314 thousandths, and we're going to make them 5/16. So turn on some power. Like I said, originally I wanted to clock this dead on this bolt, but we're going to be off just a little bit. Now that might even be better. So there's our spot. We're going to just go through slow. And this is cast iron or either cast steel, not sure. Drilling real good with it. kind of what I was worried about. So we've reset back up. I don't know if you've seen what happened, but I broke off the drill bit on this hole here. And I figured something like that was going to happen trying to go through that beefy part down there. So what I've got now is I've got a 1/4 inch end mill, and we're going to drill it with a 1/4 inch end mill, and then we're going to come back in and open it up with that old drill bit. All right, so we need to turn back on our power. I think I got a 9-center cutting end mill. Center cutting. I see what's wrong, running backwards. All right, guys, so we're going to drill through with this 1/4 inch. That's just 3/16. All right, so now we're going to follow it through with the 5/16. Now to let our O drill. Now this letter O drill is going to, all I needed to do was pierce this flange, because we're going to face off that other side. So as long as we can pierce this flange, all right. All right, that's all we got for that one. All right, so we're going to just use the 5/16. Go ahead and I'm gonna do something probably should have done to start with. It's good. Make sure my calculations are right. guys, so here's how I'm handling the we're still gonna have to do a little bit better than that. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim the heads of the bolts a little bit. So alright guys, so what I got here is I got an extension for an end mill or a boring bar. I have a couple of these in different sizes, and we're just taking and sticking a center drill. Unlock it. And we're just getting it really close. Pull the center drill out, and we'll put in a 1/2 inch end mill. Alright. What we're doing is we're coming in. Alright, so then we take out the end mill. We got a boring bar here with about 650 thousandths of swing, of arc. Okay, same thing, we just come in. Alright guys, so here it is. We haven't made the flange yet to line it up, but we're going to put the screws in here. Might have to turn a little more off of them. Yeah, stand by. Alright, there you go. So, there we go. I'm not going to tighten it all the way up. So there we have it, and it holds the in the fan. A little scraping in there. All right, there we have it. The shaft's ready to go. I just got to make the bushing to go on the shaft, the drive shaft, the crankshaft. I mean, other than that, we'll be good. All right, so till next time.